morning. I started a new project last night. It is going to be the step-by-step sweater by Florence Miller, or Handmade by Florence on YouTube. I'm not sure if the pattern is free. I think it is, because she has a free like tutorial on how to knit the whole sweater on her YouTube channel. I've made this before. I am making a second one because I just love it. It's just like a simple raglan sweater. This time I am planning to make it like a stripe version. Yarn is leftover from my my cat. There's my dog. Leftover from my Winona pullover. I have this much left and then one more hank. So I am going to use this as the contrast color, and this one is going to be the main color. And I made a swatch just to see how the two colors look together. And a swatch. It looks really cute, very fall. This one is Cascade 220. 100% Peruvian Highland wool. It feels a little rustic, but it's like not scratchy. I don't know, I haven't like actually worn it yet. I just finished Winona, so it doesn't feel that scratchy, I guess. I'm usually not that sensitive. Cat's trying to drink my coffee. No. I've used Drops Lima and what's the other one? Flora before, and they're kid silk mohair, and it felt a little bit scratchy before I washed them, but like after I wash it, it's really soft. And this one is Drops Nepal. I used 5mm for this other project that I made with this yarn, and the suggested needle for this is 5.5, but they all like, guys, my camera used to have really nice focus, but like I messed with it once and now the focus doesn't work anymore, so I don't know what's happening. But anyway, Cascade is a little thinner than the Nepal, but on here it doesn't look that bad. This one is knitted with 5.5mm, so I'm just gonna go with 5.5 because it's gonna be quicker to knit, and then I'm not too worried about gauge. Like I don't really worry that much about fit, so I am going to be using 5.5mm, and for the collar of the ribbing I am using 4.4, and it's looking neat so far. But as for the brown yarn, I am going to be frocking this project. There's nothing wrong with this, apart from the fact that the shoulders are just way too big. Like they're like way too wide, and then the armholes, just look at this. Like yes, I wanted it oversized, but like it has to also like fit well while being oversized. I don't know if that makes any sense. Look at how big this is. Speaks for itself. I will let this speaks for itself. Okay, like this part is not too bad. Like I don't mind the width of this, and the length is good, but like from here upwards it's just like a whole mess. So I worn this like twice last year, and then I didn't even weave in the ends because I just kind of knew in the back of my head that I wanted to frock this. I still want to have like a brown vest, like v-neck, so I guess I'll just have to find a different pattern for this. Like there's nothing against this pattern. I think it's designed to have this fit. It's just my fault to not look before I make it. So I am going to be frocking this and use this yarn for the step-by-step sweater. I don't have a swift, so I'm not going to be making the yarn into hanks and wash them and then cake them up because I don't have a swift. Well, I'm just gonna unravel them and then cake them up straight away. Look at how neat the ribbing is. But anyway, I'm going to cake them up by sections. Like when I run out of yarn, then I'm gonna frock it. I'm not gonna frock the entire thing at once because that's just going to be too much. that is going to be a little too overwhelming. The first step-by-step sweater, I didn't make it a stripe because the yarn was already self-striping, so this one is going to be a stripe version. So I'm excited. I'm hoping to like finish this before like fall season. That is how she's going to look, and I'm excited. So I will bring you guys along, and then I will show you when I have a little bit more progress. I think I'm gonna do, I'm not sure yet if I want folded collar or not. My vision for this, I want the ribbing to be really long and thick. So like I think I'm gonna start, like I want the ribbing to be like this thick. So I don't know if I think I might do folded collar. I don't know yet, but I actually have to decide because that's like the first section of the sweater. So I'll bring you guys along. I will show you what I'm up to. Guys, so I finished the collar yesterday. I decided to do folded collar. It looks super cute and chunky. I have already done the German short row shaping for the neck, and I've done German short row before. Like this is not my first time, so I'm pretty comfortable with it. If you're a beginner and you want to try out German short row, I highly recommend this be your first time doing German short row because it's so simple, it's so easy to follow. And for my size, I'm knitting size C. There's only 2 rounds, like 2 repeats for the German short, 3 actually, no 2 repeats for the German short rows. You can only go up to like 4 rounds, 4 repeats for the shaping for the biggest size. So it's a good place to try out German short row for the first time, plus the free tutorial that she has for the pattern as well. So I highly recommend if you wanna try out German short row. But that's my progress. I have to use magic loop right now because I don't have the cable that's short enough, but I'm pretty okay with magic loop. When I first started out, I used to get really bad letters when I knit sleeves with magic loop, but I use it a lot for socks, so I have gotten pretty good at it. Like I think I've naturally learned how to tension and then position the cord and the needles and everything so it doesn't have letters. But yeah, that's how this is looking like so far. I only have this much yarn left, so I think I'm going to have to frock my vest today. It's knitted bottom up, so I'm gonna have to start from the top, and I'm gonna take out the ribbing first, but I think I'm gonna use the yarn from this part. Right now I want like a bigger chunk, like I want a bigger part, so maybe from the shoulders and then the back, but I would have to take the ribbings out first before I can unravel any of the parts. So I'm gonna do that later today, and then I'm gonna show you. Okay, now that I'm wearing it, it's so hard to frog. Okay, but like, I have to keep telling myself the shirt is way too big, the armholes are way too big. I will make something. We will make something like this again. She's getting frogged. She's getting unraveled. Okay, let's go. I forgot that I did Italian bite off, so it's like so hard to frog it because you have to undo the Italian bind off. It's like sewing, so like you can't just like frog it, like you can't just unravel it. You have to actually undo the, you kind of like sewn it on. Let me show you. So like with Italian bind off, you like you sew like the edge. I don't know how to explain, but if you know Italian bind off, you know. Now I'm sitting here. I have to undo this. It's gonna take me forever. Except it's 12:30 in the afternoon. It's been a minute since I vlogged the process. I was not feeling well last week, mentally and physically. Physically, my body just felt so tired, like I had no energy. I couldn't hold my arms up for an extended period of time, so I couldn't knit much, and I tried to read, but my brain was just like so foggy. I couldn't read. Like all I did was sleep and scroll on TikTok. But anyway, it's been a week, but there's not a lot of progress on my step-by-step sweater. Oh my god, it's looking so cute already. But yeah, folded collar because I want that thick chunky look, and I split for the sleeves already. I finished the yoke and I am knitting on the body right now. And so far, there's something about raglan, there's something about stripes that just makes you want to knit, because I just want to like keep getting to the next stripe. I'm like, okay, okay, almost done with this section, and then I'm like, okay, I'm gonna change color, and then okay, only a few more rows, and then I can change back to the main color. You know what I mean? So, but my body was against me, so. And then like I was having wrist pain as well. I don't know what it was. Last week was just a lot, mentally and physically. But anyway, I think the last time I showed you was when I frogged my slip over vest. I forgot I did Italian bind off, and it was a lot to frog Italian bind off, to like undo the Italian bind off, and then I had a lot of like smaller skeins. I'm glad that that was done. I still have like the bottom part of the vest left to frog, but I'll do that later. I think I have enough to finish the body, so I am gonna finish the body first and then do the sleeves later. Notes on stripes, if anybody care. I am following Florence's sample. She did 14 rolls and then 6, but I'm doing mine 7 for the contrast color, so it's exactly half of the main color because I am that person. So it's gonna be 14, 7, 14, 7. And I am following her like jogless join stripe in the back. Oh, you can kind of see, pretty obvious on camera, but in real life it's not that bad. But yeah, here you can see it. Here I don't know what I did down here, so I'm gonna go back with duplicate stitch to fix that stitch so it's the same color. Like, what is going on here, I don't know, but yeah. And as for color change, let me show you. So like for the main color, I am carrying the yarn between like this contrast color stripe. I'm carrying the main color up, but like I'm not carrying this color because I feel like it's too big of a gap. I don't think there's gonna be that many ends to weave in because on the sample there's only 4 stripes total, and on the sleeves it's like 5, so I'm not worried about it too much. Also, I had to kick up this last hank that I have. It's getting loose, and I don't have Swift, so I had to ask my boyfriend to help me, and then he was like holding the yarn for me while I was winding this yarn. I'm excited to finish the body. I need fall right now. Like, it's literally 102 degrees outside today, but I don't care. I'm gonna be knitting on this, and I'll update you guys when there's more updates. This on because I have to decide if I want it in a stripe or if I want to like continue in this color, because like I don't want to do like this contrast color and then go straight to ribbing. You know, I want to do like, if I do another stripe, if I decided to do another stripe, I want to have this brown section before I start the ribbing. So I think right now is at about my belly button, so I think I'm just gonna continue in this color, but like with the same number of rows, so 7. Maybe I'll do 7 more rows of this brown and then start the ribbing, because if I add another stripe and then another brown section, it's gonna be way too long. Like it's gonna be this much longer. It's gonna be this long, and then plus the ribbing, that would be too long. So I'm gonna continue in this color for 7 more rolls and then see if I want to start the ribbing then. But that's the progress. It's looking so cute. I love trying it on midway. But yeah, the fit right now is amazing. It's just a little bit tight, but it will probably block out, so I don't think I'm gonna like stretch it out when I'm blocking. But yeah. Hi guys, it's been a minute. I honestly don't remember the last time I recorded. I had a very busy month, but I just finished blocking this sweater. It's like 100 degrees outside, but like I want to try it on and it's like so cozy. Anyway, besides the point, I already started the sleeve and I finished the body. It's pretty cropped. I might try it on so you can see later. It's not like as oversized as I normally would go for, but I think it looks better this way. Like I didn't want it to be that overly oversized for this anyway, so I finished the body. I still haven't casted it off yet because this happens to me a lot. Like sometimes when I'm done with the sweater and then I want to go in and add more length to it, so just in case we want to add more length later, so I still leave it on the cable, the knitting cord cable, and I am working on the sleeve right now. So I actually started this yesterday and I am almost done. This is how fast I'm going with this. I really like how the stripes are looking, and for this sleeve I think I'm gonna do like I think I'm gonna do the same thing. Like I'm gonna do only 4 stripes and then the rest is gonna be brown, dark brown color. So I am almost done with all the sleeve decreases. I'm gonna try it on to see how long it is, to see if I should do another decrease on the sleeve, and then I will let you guys know. I already finished all the brown yarn that I wound up, like I frocked from the vest, so we are going to do that right now. We're gonna wind up some more yarn and I think I'm gonna try it on to show you. But yeah, if you can't tell, this little yarn right here is from this project. And then I remember I told you it was like a leftover, but it's actually was not a leftover. I was still like working on this project when I started this. I was working on this part, placket, I don't know what you call this, and then the collar, and then I only had one hank left, and I was kind of nervous because when I was working on this collar, it was taking up a lot more yarn than I thought it would. So I was a little bit nervous that I was not going to have enough to knit the sleeve, because before I was kind of like alternating between 2 projects. So like I would use this for like 1 stripe and then I would knit on this and then I go back. I know. But anyway, I think I do have enough for another sleeve because I only need 2 more stripes anyway. So we are good. But I love this yarn. This is Cascade 220. I need to find more projects to make with this yarn. It's so lovely. It's so affordable as well. Like 1 hank gives you so much. I think this whole sweater, getting sidetracked again, this whole sweater was only 7 hanks. Plus, I can use the rest to make this. Isn't that a good deal? Anyway, I am going to try this on because this cord is not like long enough to like go fit through my chest. Anyway, I'm gonna try this on and then I'll show you how it looks. But I really love the 2x2 rib. It looks super neat. I did my nails and yeah, I actually want the ribbing to be a little bit longer, but I'm gonna try it on with the sleeve and then decide how long if I want to make it longer. So I put it on like this little thing to stop So yeah, I haven't cast it off yet. Oh my god, I don't think I left enough yarn to like do the run off. Oops. Anyway, I have to reattach the yarn again anyway, so yeah, that's the progress on this. So I'm gonna try it on and then I'm gonna one up some more yarn. So this is the rest of the vest. I think this is about 3 skeins of drops Nepal. So I am going to like unfrock this and then wind it up into little cakes and then continue with this project because that's all of the ones that we did earlier. So okay guys, it's on, and I think I am going to add another stripe here because it's still kind of like far away from my wrist. So maybe I think I will add one more stripe here. And then maybe I need to do like 2 more, maybe 1 more decrease. I don't know, but we'll see. I finished the sleeve and then now we are going to do Italian bind off, but because this is 2x2 rib and for Italian bind off I think you need, I don't know, I'm following a tutorial, so for Italian bind off we need to do 1x1 rib, so knit 1 per 1. So I did 1 row of, I had to rearrange the stitches. I will link the video that I followed down below, but I had to rearrange the stitches from knit 2 purl 2 to knit 1 purl 1. So basically now it's like knit 1 purl 1. And now we are going to do Italian bind off because I just think it looks the best. It looks the neatest for ribbing, and I just love how it looks. So let's do that. The sleeves. I did make a mistake though. I forgot to do a decrease. Guys, look at the end. I didn't even bother putting stitch markers, but I did forget to do the last decrease before I start the ribbing. So I did it like maybe 3 or 4 rows later than this side, but like if I don't say it you can't even tell. And I think this one is like 1 row longer than this side, but yeah, I still have to like cast this off and then I'll have to decide if I want to make the body longer. But we are done guys. So I'm gonna cast this off today and then we will decide on the body, because usually I don't know, I'll have to try on like pants and skirts that I plan to wear with this to see if I like the length of it or not, and then we will finish the body and then we will block this. Hoping that it will go like up to here. That would be very nice, but very happy with how this is looking right now. So we will cast this off and then we will decide if we want to make the body longer. Okay, I honestly don't know what pants I want to wear with this, but like, is this a vibe? Guys, can't even see anything, bro. Like, all of my pants are high-waisted, and then this is the length of it right now. What do we think? Should I make it longer? Do they look proportionate right now, like the body and the sleeve? Or like, do the sleeve look way longer than the body? Okay, I'm gonna try maybe a skirt. What do we think? I don't know, guys. Okay guys, so I made a poll on Instagram asking if I should make the body longer, and the results were like almost 50-50. So I am going to stop the body right here. Now I just need to like rearrange the stitches from 2x2 to 1x1 rib so I can do the Italian bind off. But you can do like Italian bind off with 2x2 rib, but there's like a different way to do it, but it's like requires an extra step anyway. So I'm just gonna like rearrange it to 1x1 like I did with the sleeves, and then I can just do my regular Italian bind off. So, and then after that we can block and I will be done. Fresh off the blocking mat, and this is the final look. The sleeves did lengthen a bit. Like, this is like the perfect length. This is exactly how I want it to be for the sleeves. I feel like for the body it didn't grow that much. Wearing it right now feels exactly like how it felt before I block it, and I don't mind it actually. I didn't like stretch it out or anything on the mat. I just wanted to like even out the stitches, and then, you know, because I did frock the brown yarn from an old project, so it was a little bit like curly. So this is the final look. A little bit scratchy, I'm not gonna lie, but I feel like I get used to it. But yeah, the neck is really nice, really thick and chunky, but it's still not very fall, not very cutesy weather here, so I cannot wait until it's colder. In terms of modifications, I didn't do any. I knitted this in the size C, and I think I only added one more decrease for the sleeves, and I follow like the decreases intervals for like both sleeves, and yeah, and then I just did 2x2 rib instead of 1x1. It's not like a big modification, and I think that's all that I did for the sweater. One thing to note about the sleeves though, like when you're knitting 2x2 in the round, you just need to make sure that the number of stitches is divisible by 4. Like when I was knitting the ribbing, when I come all the way back to the beginning of the round, I had 4 stitches left, and it was going to be purl 2 and then knit 2, which would end up having 4 knit stitches in a row. I don't know if this is making any sense, but just make sure it's divisible by 4, so you end up with knit 2, purl 2 in the round. But apart from that, I don't think there's anything else. The pattern is free, comes with a free tutorial, which is super nice. Fits amazing. Drops Nepal is one of the recommended yarn for the pattern. Sorry, my dog wants to be loud right now. So Nepal is one of the recommended yarn, and then this is Cascade. I highly recommend. Cascade is amazing. Yeah, I love making this pattern, and I'll probably make more in the future. All that's left to do is to wait for the weather to cool down so I can wear this all day every day. I'm just glad that I can reuse the yarn from an old project and make it into something that I know I would wear more and then get more use out of, instead of like just leaving it in my closet. Let me know if you guys like these types of videos, because I have a few more projects that I want to like re-knit and then like reuse the yarn. So yeah, let me know in the comments, and thank you guys so much for following me along on this journey. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you. Oops. Still haven't even the ends. Like and subscribe, and I will see you guys very soon.